In this short video, we'll focus specifically on the Advanced Search and Filters option found on the Manage Work page. These advanced search and filters allow you to isolate all of your company's work orders into a very specific subset of work orders that you need to focus on. Let's take a look and see how this works. To do so, I'm going to click the Advanced Search and Filters button. That'll reveal all of my filtering options, which are broken down into 5 categories: work order, date, location, flags, and custom fields. I can use any combination of these sections to filter my work orders that I choose. A very common practice is to filter to work orders that only you are managing. I will select myself as the manager, apply that filter. Now my work order list page is only showing those work orders that Todd Foley is managing. And it's also very important to understand that when you apply any filter or combination of filters, that you are actually applying the same filter set to all of your tabs. I can see that I have a filter applied because the filter by box is now displayed here. Let's look at a couple of other filtering options. Example might be I am responsible to manage the work orders for a specific client. I could scroll through the list of clients that I have, or I could simply drop the box down and start typing the actual name of that client. When I do so, that client appears and I can now select them. Maybe I'm actually responsible for managing multiple clients. If so, I can just start typing in another name and select multiple clients at that point. Maybe I'm responsible for managing a specific project. No problem. I'm still set as a manager, and I can just go down and select a particular project. In this case, I'll just start typing in the project name, and I can select it. Maybe I want to look at specific service dates for those work orders for that particular project. Easy enough. Select service date, enter the date range that you want to look at, and apply your filters. At this point, I can see that I have 8 work orders in my draft tab for the connection project that occur with service dates between 10/25 and 10/31. I can also see that I have 1 more in my Published and Routed tab. If a number isn't displayed next to its corresponding tab, it simply indicates to you that that tab currently has no work orders that reside in it. Let's go back into our Advanced Search and Filters and look at some other options. Let's talk about flags. Well, what are flags? Flags are customized work order tags. They enable you to create and tag work orders with your own custom labels. As you can see, these flags are filterable, so you can quickly display all the work orders that share the same flag or any combination of flags. Another very powerful feature are the custom fields. Custom fields feature an accordion-style drop-down box. You can see all of your custom fields here. If I wanted to apply a specific custom field, I certainly can. I have one that I use called Service Type. And with Service Type, I created a selection of possible criteria. In this case, I am going to select Troubleshooting and now apply those filters. I'll drill into the Draft tab, where I can now see that I have 5 troubleshooting work orders related to the connection project with service dates between 10/25 and 10/31. Let's talk about another filtering concept. I'm going to go into my Published and Routed tab and then select my Advanced Search and Filters. This is what we call dynamic filters, and what that really means is the filters that are available to you are specific for the tab that is active. In this case, I have Published and Routed, which is active, and you can see that I have a filter here called Has Requests. But if I go to my Draft tab, that is now my active tab, and I go to my Advanced Search and Filters, I can see that I no longer have that Has Requests filter. Why is that, you ask? That's because drafted work orders wouldn't have requests, since they haven't even been deployed into the marketplace yet. So dynamic filter simply means that the available filter options are based on the tab that you have currently active. Let's talk about managing our filters. Your applied filters are what we call sticky filters. This means these specific filters will remain or stick in place until you modify them. You can navigate to any other page. When you return to your Manage Work page, your filters will still be displayed and applied exactly as you left them. If you log out and log back in, your filters will still be visible and applied. If you log in from another computer, your sticky filters will still be applied because they are tied to your own user credentials. Your filters do not affect any other user within your company. There are multiple ways to modify your filters once you have them applied. To remove an individual filter, you can simply click the X next to that particular filter to remove it from your list. You could clear all your filters with one click simply by clicking the Clear Filters option, or you can just go into your Advanced Search and Filters and deselect any filter to remove it. One of the most powerful features of our platform is the ability to perform mass edits across multiple work orders at one time. Advanced Search and Filters are actually the first step in performing this process. Isolate down to a specific project over a given date range, a particular client, maybe work orders you're managing, whatever it happens to be. Advanced Search and Filters is your tool to perform that. We strongly encourage you to explore and experiment with your filtering options. Advanced Search and Filters are found throughout our whole platform. The more comfortable and proficient you become at filtering, the more efficient your workflow will become. Thank you.